How's it going, gamers? Yes, it is I, Mr. LeCrow, bringing you another set of games here. Round 2 of the LeCrow tournament. These are teams that did not win in the last round. You can call it a loser bracket if you want, but in any event, here's the start of these games. Stay tuned.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. And so off the tip, it's New York. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. Williams is out there with Brown. Then it's Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Johnson in at the three. Now here's Johnson. Williams kicks to Brown. Smith with the defensive effort.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Calderon passes to Galloway. New York moving the ball around. Five to shoot. Pass to Calderon. Puts up a three. They get the rebound. Back to Bargnani. Passes it to Galloway. And count it from 19 feet away. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Knicks lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Brooklyn has possession. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Inside is Plumlee and Lopez. Jarrett Jack is out there with Allen Anderson, and it's Johnson in at the three spot. Jack's shot is good.
Big time bucket inside. He had to get that one over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too.
Here's Larkin. He dishes it to Aldridge. It's stolen by Jack. In transition, here come the Nets. Puts it up from 7, and it's in off the backboard. Jack's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, and their offense scorching now. Red hot. They've really turned it on.
I don't think they can play any better, guys. I mean, they are just making it look easy out there.
Hardaway kicks to Anthony. Feeds it to Aldridge. To the wing on the left. Amundsen dishes to Larkin. 6 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, Basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
That free throw good from Hardaway. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He doesn't get the second one. Pass to Jack, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jack's got 6.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Nets out in front. They're up by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Bargnani is out there with Jason Smith. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Calderon. And it's Galloway in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Brown. Johnson kicks to Young. Johnson attacking. 6 on the shot clock. Williams, that's for 2. Here's Lopez. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Lopez has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Brooklyn. Nets on defense. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Calderon with it. Williams picks him up. Fires from 14. Calderon, that's good. Huge shot there, and the crowd, Clark, knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy.
Talk about some happy people, man. These fans are fired up.
And Williams, here we go. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was up over the 80% mark from the free throw line last year. I'm sure he was pretty happy with those numbers.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Nice work there. Steps up, knocks them down, and makes it a 2-possession game.
To the left side wing. And stolen by Darren Williams. Here's Young. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
And it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. I mean, he had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
And here's Calderon on the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Bogdanovich out there with Jarrett Jack. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Johnson. And it's Young in at the 4. Now here's Calderon. Dishes it to Hardaway. That three off the mark. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And an intentional foul right there. So both teams changing it up here. It's the Nets now, leading by 5. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And so it's New York with it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Hardaway. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. And here is Brown. And so it's Brooklyn with the win.
And that'll do it for this batch of games. Don't forget, it's going to be the victory advances in this round. The losers will go on to the third round. Stay tuned. Take care. Happy gaming, and I'll see you all on the other side.
And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Jarrett Jack.